platinum or something like that. Garpy's going to be playing soon, Krella. We've managed to squeeze in another game, and we're going to have Garpy go versus Sirius as soon as this match is over, basically. And they're actually getting into this now. So we got Blood Run into Blood Covenant into Corrupted Keep. Let's get into this. Garpy got beaten by Orange Juice. Claus is not in this. Claus is almost like exclusively like a teams guy at the moment. Alright, so we've got the visors out. We had some interesting picks between Zoran and Wenger here. Ranger, okay. I'll put Ranger actually into the interesting pick category. I do like seeing a Ranger. Ranger's still one of like my all-round favorite champions to see getting played, because I think when you can recognize intelligent plays so easily, and they're incredibly interesting when they do it, because it's I don't know, I find you've got to have quite an awkward way of thinking to like get the best out of Ranger. Jackie was around briefly earlier. I hope we can get someone joining me like Jason actually next week. Would be really good, but I hadn't arranged anything before. Right, let's get into this, guys. We've got FlyOver and Joxx. FlyOver's got himself a bit of a win over here. Oh, actually, we had both the players picking a Ranger. I thought FlyOver picked him too. My bad. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Just know that FlyOver goes for the Ranger first rather than the Visor. Oh my god. FlyOver's ready for that. I like his style. And after Joxx has beaten... Oh my god. He managed to get one of the direct bolts to hit. Yeah, after Joxx beat Base last week, I think he got a 2-1 over Base in the end. It sounds like they had a belter of a series. I think that was Pelocity streaming that one on Cyberfight. FlyOver actually manages to crush him there. I think I saw like the dire orb coming in over the side. Let's go over to him. Let me over. Hey, got him. Getting rid of the visor is always pleasant. Oh, mega health down there. Joxx being a little bit tricksy. Did he rocket jump away from that as well? I think he did. I'm not sure if FlyOver just caught him going across the edge then. He's had a good stab and he knows now. On call it banana stairs. He is actually going to transition through. Joxx is a little bit slow to turn around. Such a late delay on when he went through the dire orb. But really perfect from FlyOver. He could have either chosen to disengage there or go for a very sort of surprise attack. And it's not expected at all. When you hear that dire orb going past you and it's been a second and they still haven't gone through, you almost like assume it's not possible, but he really used like the last frame to do it. Oh my god, it's by direct. Algae's hurting him as well. That, oh my god, FlyOver. Not now! Whew, the flick though. Almost getting himself another. I don't think that would have quite snagged in the kill, but it would have looked okay. Jump. Dire orb. Oh my god, he manages to get the rocket afterwards. A really sick round from FlyOver. I don't know if Joxx was expecting that. This is going to make that group really interesting. So I got the group up on the other side. Christ, this is getting complex now. Because there's only one game left to stream between those. Oh, I'm gonna have to work out FlyOver. I think he's gonna get himself another with the pummel as well. This guy is... how's he doing this? Oh, he's right below. Didn't recognize that he was there. Only takes one rail for his troubles. Wait. Let me think. Because Joxx beat Base 2-0. Base beat FlyOver 2-0. No, sorry. Joxx beat Base 2-1. Base beat FlyOver 2-0. nice. FlyOver getting himself another. If FlyOver beats Joxx 2-0, then I think Joxx won't make it through the group. It will go to the position where, because he lost a map, he won't be able to make it happen. Ooh, a bit too aggressive just then. I don't know. I'm thinking about it way too early. FlyOver's only won a round. He hasn't locked down another, although he is in a good position to put himself onto map point. Just has to be a little careful. Oh, and a totem. Oh my god. And FlyOver, of course, recognizes that he's going to be over there. Can get an easy rail angle. Should know that Heavy's going to be up for him next. A really sick rail, though, from Joxx. Fortunately, I don't know if it's going to rescue him. Mega down the side. Oh, the rocket is nice. Does get one punch. A rail. Rail to close it out. No, he goes for the machine gun instead, and Joxx still has nothing to work with. Going to be just under 75. Here's a rush. Rocket not quite there. FlyOver misses everything and has to just rush away. Now, all of a sudden, Joxx has got the control on his side. FlyOver, he kind of needs to kill a bit of time somehow. He might try and get himself over to the Mega. He sees it. Joxx not quite able to... Oh, the totem hurt. That totem now, all of a sudden, allows FlyOver to get back into control. Alright, so the controls has gone back and forth like twice in the last, I don't know, 20 seconds. We're going to be getting Serious Garpy on after this one, Wenger. I know people are expecting Serious Garpy to start now, but we're going to get ourselves an extra game. So we've kind of like improvised with the schedule a bit. I hope you guys are okay with it. But we are getting ourselves an extra match on the stream, which I think is good. Foot down the bottom. Continued pressure from FlyOver, and just as Heavy's taken, so his timing helping him do that a lot. Has he got a totem on the outskirts there? I'm not sure. With a minute and a half to go, I'm still nervous for FlyOver, because now the control's gone back over to Joxx's side. Totem. Gives away a position. FlyOver able to land 2 rails, and now the control back over. What is going on? They're like passing the ball of control between them. Oh my god, the direct. The FlyOver was feeling good to lock down the round then, and he all of a sudden just has to vacate the premises and give up Heavy, give up Mega, and the control's gone back over to Joxx. There's just like one direct or a rail or two, and that's it. Control swings between the 2 players like some awkward pendulum. I wholeheartedly apologize, Big Babuski. Please forgive me. Hello, BMX. Hello, everyone joining the stream. 30 seconds now, Joxx. And FlyOver. The adrenaline's pumping. He hits an important rail. It's not going to be enough to shake the control, but Mega being taken. Going through the teleport is the worst thing. He's got himself a good position. Joxx moving through. He's checking the teleporter exit because he assumes there's going to be a chase. 5 seconds now. The rocket jumps nice. He gets some damage on the exit, but 1 second left and FlyOver locks down the round. That is going to be a sigh of relief for him. Joxx, though, making it closer. I won't be surprised now if he's able to take a round. Round begins in. But you could tell there, FlyOver, he wasn't really going for the control himself so much as making control difficult for Joxx, for him to have a hard time like running around. He was actually playing an incredibly solid strategic game, but I think he could have pushed maybe a little bit harder. And maybe that's unfair to say because on occasions he did, but a surprise direct rocket, that's gonna knock the wind out of your sails. Still, very, very, very happy with what FlyOver did. Oh my god. Damage. Oh, the rockets from FlyOver. Again, Joxx is taking this very aggressive approach to a heavy armor, where it's an item you can't typically, like, get that easily, especially if we've got an opponent who's guarding it. Oh, Mega Health's not actually for a few moments, so FlyOver's got to be a little bit careful about this. Never taken. He's not going to go for it. Good decision from FlyOver not to overcommit to that. A little bit of damage on the side. I'd even take both of those hourglasses. Get that dire orb back as soon as you possibly can. Doesn't know that Joxx is down by the house bubble, by HMG. Interesting. Oh, he's got himself through the teleporter, but he can't really push further than this. Oh my god, he actually went out for the shot again, but it was just a little bit too late. I'm surprised he even went for that light armor, because if Joxx pushed through, he was dead then. Joxx gave a little bit too much respect, but he didn't want to walk through those rockets. It's going to be mega help in a second. He's gunning for it. He's managed to acquire it. And through the teleport. So if Joxx was using the piercing sight then, which he was. Oh my god, he's going to fall. FlyOver might 3-0 Joxx on Blood Run. Quick look how we're looking pin-wise. Joxx is on 70, FlyOver's on 55, so it's relatively even between the two of them. I like this move, actually, from FlyOver. Not something he had done a lot of beforehand. Wow, Joxx, I can't believe Joxx went for that. Joxx is getting baited into these items so much. Moves you shouldn't be making. Joxx should know better than that. I rate Joxx as a really solid dueler, but I think he made some very uncharacteristic sort of errors in play then. FlyOver. Magic could be happening for him. Alright, I want to keep simulating these, like, possibilities between these guys. Where's that game? Where's that game? Okay, so if FlyOver wins 2-0, not 2-1. Wait, what happens if he wins 2-1? Well, if he wins 2-1, then base would definitely go through as first. And then FlyOver would go through. I'm pretty sure. If FlyOver wins 2-0... yeah, he would still go through in second because he lost to base, right? Yeah. Yeah, because he lost to base. Interesting. So FlyOver's really playing for his life at the moment. You can tell he's playing a really, really strong game. Hyper impressed with the guy. Alright, let's see what the champions we've got now. Got Rangers again. Rangers from both players, which is cool. We see a bit less Ghislaine previously. But okay, we're going to still get a similar amount. I think that was actually the same lineup. Yeah, if Joxx wins 2-1, he still goes through. If he wins the game, like, he's through in first place no matter what. If he loses the game, he's out no matter what, I'm pretty sure. No matter, like, which way you look at it. Right, we'll get this one started in a second. I'll just update the scores. And we're good. Alright guys, map number 2 between Joxx and FlyOver is beginning. I'm on FlyOver, who's made an impression on his first stream game here on Quake Open League. Joxx just kind of like flying across the map. His health's a little low, but he should have rockets. He should have rail. I think he's going for lightning gun now, so he's got all the weapons he needs. FlyOver really making an effort to get all the weapons too. Does see Joxx over the other side, but manages to go. Ooh, nice return peek from Joxx. You might feel that that's a piercing sight shot. Joxx actually... Did he have piercing sight then? Oh, maybe not. It wasn't a piercing sight shot at all. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry I believed you weren't capable of that without piercing sight, Joxx. Oh god. That touch there goes the rockets late. Oh, the misses. What could have been a closer. Yep, if that went to the right by a couple of degrees, he would have gotten a good 80 damage at least. Wow, okay. He just really went for this then. He's looking for him off the spawn as well. Knows which direction he went. He's going to go for armor instead. I would have liked to see him go for rail quite possibly, but maybe Joxx could have just, like, covered that angle nicely. Joxx has got the ranger. Let's hit a couple of extra shots at the end. Is he going to try and go for rail? If he uses piercing sight, he can probably know whether or not he can get it safely. A little extra damage from the top. Unfortunately, he was just out of range to really get the most of it there. We should find out how far away is piercing sight. Oh no, we don't. A little bit bugged over there, so we don't know exactly what that looks like. Oh my god, he's on the edge. He's got his piercing sight back. Oh my god, Joxx. He knows where he's likely to be. He might want to chase this one. He's got a stack, and I think he found himself a direct up from above. FlyOver goes through. Oh, he's got no health at all. He has to check, though, if there's a totem there. He doesn't want to risk it otherwise. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Ooh, a little flick shot. It's going to allow... Oh my god, the drop? What the hell? Joxx is like, oh my god, you're rushing me. How do I kind of prevent that? The machine gun switch there from Banana Hallway. There's some real surprise aggression from flying over from FlyOver that's catching him off guard. Oh, the little step up just by the lip of the bounce pad. Almost threw FlyOver off his game. But he's okay now. Oh, the rocket into the LG. A very good weapon switch from him. Heavy now up. He might want to rocket jump now to get himself the rail. Yeah. Needing that weapon. Oh! Doesn't expect him to be there. He looks upset with himself from not recognizing that opportunity. A couple of totems on this side now. Rail shot. Mega now taken. Oh my god, he finds 100 though. Oh, and Joxx can't get away. It's his only way of escape just then. There was 30 seconds left. He needed more time.
Prepare to fight.
Another round up. He 3-0'd Joxx in the first map.
2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
I'm pretty sure. All right, I might have to study that group afterwards, but I'm pretty sure if FlyOver wins this map, he's through and Joxx is out. And Joxx would be heartbroken if that's the case, though. You beat base, and you don't get through if you lose. He can't let that play on his mind. He's got to keep a solid game going. Should be an exchange of control now. Oh, it looks like Joxx taking a forward position. The thing is, he's taken that rail, and he's vulnerable now. If he takes a rail shot now, he's in quite a bit of trouble. But he survives taking any damage. And now he can contest again. FlyOver, quicker on the mark. He's going to push forward onto it. A little slow to get the rockets out, and Joxx is able to return fire. FlyOver's been typically very good with that aggression, but not this time. Joxx figures he's lost out on mega health. No point pushing any harder. He heard the bounce pad go. Watching out for machine gun. First rocket misses. I think FlyOver had even his gauntlet out then. 80. Mega's now been taken. FlyOver though. He can't really afford to take another rail. He did get taken at that point. He's got no more rail shots left. He needs to survive. This is a smart rocket jump from FlyOver. He knows he's got the health to invest into that, so he's just going to push up. He's calculated right at done. X amount of damage to you. This is what I'm going to do to you. And the push as well is good. And the rail is even better. Again, it's solid read from FlyOver. He knows that with 5 seconds left, you've taken a rail worth of damage. I can push you in this instance. And he even manages to... Like, the hard bit, even almost more so, is executing all the shots the way that, like, your brain is strategizing the game. It's been a super solid from FlyOver. He's clearly not phased by playing against Joxx. He's showing that. Let's check his stats at the moment. There's 20% rail. The thing is, he's importing. Oh god, it's only Wednesday, dude. He's just hitting like the really, really important shots. Just gonna find him. Chasing with the LG. Oh, and Joxx goes down. One more round. One more round for FlyOver, and he goes through.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Can FlyOver finish it off all in 6 rounds and get through to the playoffs? He pauses over Railgun and is like, right, are you pressuring that? I want to be careful. And it's also like he's giving the amount of time that a piercing sight could go on for in case something like that's being used. And I like that. A lot of people kind of, they wait. Alright, when I take damage, then I'll assume it's piercing sight and then I'll wait. Whereas FlyOver's trying to take a step ahead of that. And he's just trying to predict when that piercing sight is being used. He's going to go in on this. This is hyper aggressive. And he's taking quite a bit of damage now. The rail would be so nice for him, but he's stuffed at this point. Yep, Joxx has him locked away, and he's able to get a frag. Just as I was saying really nice things about FlyOver, he goes with like this crazy aggressive move that is so unlikely to work. But that's how he's been kind of catching some opponents off guard, is by making moves like that. Oh my god, Joxx kills himself. Like, he suddenly just turns things on and it says, right, now I'm going to play fast, and now I'm going to play slow. Joxx can't get discouraged. Very interesting, though, for FlyOver to have Visor second pick, actually. I don't know if I have any further comment to add. But there's usually like a good amount of survivability he's got off the spawn, since he can't get rushed down the same as like in previous patches people did. Joxx misses the jump. He rocket jumps in the end. And I like how he's closing the gap on the left, knowing there's probably only one way he's going to be going, and he hits a direct FlyOver to get one more kill. Now this is where you hold it together, FlyOver. Joxx right around the corner. Joxx still hasn't won a round in this game at all. That's what surprised me a lot. And that rail was pretty dirty. Oh, and the push forward. Mid-air there would have closed it off. Joxx is on 75 health. But I've decided I don't want to close it now. I'm pretty sure this guy's like less than 2,100 skill rating as well. Like this guy's playing like out of his freaking mind. Wasn't got the bounce pad real bad. Does get a punishment, I think, yeah, just before Mega Health was taken. And he's playing like a super powerful champion right now, where he should be able to play defensive. Like, I personally see no reason for FlyOver to drop the ball now. Joxx has got a lot of work cut out for him. He's going to get heavy. What was that rail? How did he flick into that? I need to take a step back sometimes and be like, how am I hitting this shit? Realize he's got no rail anymore. Goes for the HMG instead. Oh, no, misses the jump, but okay. He still manages to get himself a direct. Oh my god, Joxx is on like a couple points of health and he misses the rail. He thought that FlyOver would have pushed backwards. But FlyOver's like, no, I've also done a hell of a lot of damage to you. So I'm just going to push it. That's 3-0 and 3-0. I think that FlyOver's made it through. Don't know why I sound so surprised about that, but I am. Fair play, FlyOver. You get yourself